A sunrise like the one in front of us today, here at least, is a beautiful message and a nice reminder that a lot of the time in life, a lot of the situations in life that we have, it might feel like the sun is gone or it hasn't come up even. It's fallen down into the underworld and it's not returned. No light, darkness, suffering, angst, doom and gloom, etc. But the wise men say, and women, the wise ones say, the sun is always shining, even behind the clouds, and they will pass, and the sun will remain. So, like many things in life, lots of situations, that's the type of sunrise we have today and the message we have today from the sun, or this morning. That there may be darkness in life, there may be hardship, but it will pass. And the light is always there behind it. For advocates of white well-being, this might mean that you have your moments of doom and gloom, or you have worry, genuine worries about the future for our children, the world that will be left behind for them and their children, and the types of hardships that they'll have to go through, etc. You might worry about your own future, not just that of the children to come. Your own family's future, your partner and you, or your parents, your siblings, etc. Your friends and loved ones. And in this sense, we should always remember that there is always the light of white well-being, the light of going free, that is always shining in the background, no matter what the situation may look like. There's always a hero somewhere, a hero of Western kind, living in the biospirit of Western kind, expressing their full potential, their full biospirit, serving as a hero to protect all innocent members of their folk. So no matter who you are as a member of Western kind, right now, someone is out in the world making sacrifices because they love you and their people. And they're fighting for a better future for your children. From a place of love, which has no hostility or incompatibility with the well-being of any other peoples. A well-being for all folk, no matter who they are, no matter their background, together. Again, from a position of love and redemption and compassion, a lot of people get dragged into the darkness, the hate, they say. They want to feel the hate. They want the hate to flow, they say, some of them. They want to express that hate and try to use it in some way. Now, I'll say that you can use anger righteously within and from a position of love, with the intent of compassion and love and care. Anger can be a very powerful emotion for that, for protecting the innocent from evil and wrong and harm and needless suffering. So anger is a very important emotion, especially for a masculine male. Anger is a very useful emotion. It's one of my favorites, personally. I love anger. But I'll never hate. I'll be angry from a position of love, and that's righteous anger. So never fall into the darkness, never fall into hate. Even though you might feel like that's the right thing in the moment, or you hear other people saying that that's the only solution, you have to harden up and hate the world because it hates you. But that's not the answer. And that'll just turn you into a monster and make you just as bad as the rest of the world that you are starting to hate because it's hating you. As a member of Western kind, that means anti-whites. Don't hate anti-whites, hate anti-whiteism. Hate the ideology, the anti-white narrative, the mean pathogens that make our innocent children suffer. But don't hate the people, the anti-whites themselves. Have love and redemption for them. Try to heal them from the anti-white narrative that they suffer themselves. Because they're anti-white because they're living in the anti-white narrative. And they have these anti-white ideas in their head. So they're suffering anti-whiteism themselves. They're harming themselves within the anti-white narrative. It's self-destructive, the entire thing. They're white erasing themselves. Especially if they're members of Western kind. If they're not, they're just white erasing things from their life that could be beneficial to them. So anti-whites, at the end of the day, are harming themselves more than anyone else. So we don't need to hate anti-whites. We don't need to be pulled into that same darkness that they live from. We need to rise above them and be a light unto this world. That is how we will recapture our destiny. And any fool saying otherwise simply hasn't reflected enough on these matters. And that's what I would ask for them to do. Contemplate it, think about it. Sit by themselves on the ocean and watch the sunrise and really think it through. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Take it easy. See you next time.